back there. I got a couple phone calls from my kids, and we couldn't get connected back on. Tasman's awake though. Hello, cutie McCutie. We're almost there, sweetheart. We're almost there. We're almost to Sacramento. That's not where we're ending at, but Sacramento is where we get onto the Interstate 50 going up to the Sierra Nevadas. So we'll be dropping the rental car off in the next hour and a half, and then I'll be getting into my daughter's car and we'll be heading up into the mountains. It's like over the mountains and through the woods to my daughter's house we go. Anyway, there's my little doggy. She's awake. We're almost there, babies. We're almost there. And I'm hoping we make it on time. We have to have the car back by 5 o'clock, but I have to stop and put gas in it. And I also have to unload everything. It took me 5 hours to load it, but that's because I had to come. Oh, I'm driving in the carpool lane. I don't think oh, maybe it's not carpool lane. Whew, that scared me. It had a solid white line. Like, I don't need that fine. Anyway, look at this cute little doggy. She's awake. Welcome back to the world, Tasman. She's been sleeping since the grapevine. The grapevine is probably 400 miles away. She slept for 400 miles. Little stinker dinker. You've been sleeping, huh? The kitties are still asleep. Kitty's in the back. Kitty's back here. I don't know if you can see her. We got everything in the back of the truck. And the kitty. Tasman. We got the front of the truck full down here on the floor. And then we have 3 storage bins in the back and a piano stand. I got a piano for my grandson, and I got a portable piano for me. I'm going to teach him how to start learning how to play piano when we get up there. He's 4 years old, and he gets on GarageBand and tries to play the instruments. He's like infatuated with it. He's been watching me play music since he was a little baby, firstborn, and so I know he would be awesome at it. So I got him a piano. It's a Williams 3, and it's like a $250 piano, but I got it for $80 on OfferUp, and it has a stand and a chair, and it even has a sustain pedal, so I'm pretty excited about that. And then I have a Roland keyboard at my house, and I didn't want to bring that because it's an $800 keyboard and it's got to last me the rest of my life, basically. So I didn't want to bring it, but I found a portable. It's called a Casino, something like that. But it's battery operated, or you can use a cord, but it has a handle where you can just carry it. And I got a guitar. Both the piano and the guitar, I got them for $65. The guitar is a $150 guitar. It came with a case. It's not like a super expensive guitar, but I think when they were new, it was like they sell them for $300 new, and I got it for $50. Plus the keyboard is $15, so $65. I got a portable keyboard and a piano, and I'm super excited because now I can show him on my keyboard how to play, and he can push his keyboard at the same time, and super excited about that. And plus I got my guitar because I can't go days. I'm going to be up here for like a month, and I can't go that long without keeping my fingers calloused. Anyway, super excited because right now we're out here on the flatlands still, and there isn't much to see. But in 2 hours from now, I'll probably go offline for a while and then come back on when we get up in the mountains. But we'll be up in the Sierra Nevada mountains, and they're going to be so beautiful. I cannot wait. I'm so ecstatic, excited to be up with the trees again. I love the ocean. I love being out there every weekend. But the mountains is where my heart is. Home is where my heart is. And when I was a kid, my grandpa, up where in Coloma, where they had the gold rush, the 49er gold rush, where they discovered gold, my grandpa was there during that time, and he built a cabin on his friend had like 300,000 cattle acres, and he said, go ahead, go build your cabin on my ranch, anywhere, pick a spot. So he picked a spot down from the Weber Creek, and we would go up there every summer to my grandpa's cabin. I mean, he literally built this thing, lived in an army tent, and I think it took him 2 years to build it. And he lived in the army tent with a wood stove. I know a lot of people do that nowadays. Everybody's doing it for fun. But back in those days, it was like not a lot of people did that kind of thing. So he spent 2 years building this one-room cabin. We would go up there every summer, and we would spend the summer at his cabin. No running water, no electricity. My mom would take us down, and we'd get brown eggs from the chicken farm down in Lotus, and look at that doggy. And then she'd come back, and she would fry up bacon and eggs on the wood stove, and she would literally slap toast straight down on the wood, the cast iron of the wood stove, and brown our toast. And it was just the best memories. We would have to walk down this trail to go down and carry these pails of water up to take a bath at night. We'd have to take a bath in one of those big metal tubs. She would cook water on the wood stove and pour it into those tubs, and we would have to stand there, and it'd be freezing cold, not freezing cold, but the sun's gone down, and it gets cold up in the mountains. So we'd be standing there in the tub trying to get, whoever got to the tub first got to take a bath first and got the warm water first. So it is the best memories of my life, and that's where we're going back to this area. My daughter lives up here now, and it's actually where I want to live myself. I was moving up there 5 years ago. I was building a tiny home up there, and things didn't work out, and unfortunately I had to move. But it was such a perfect spot where I was doing this, and I was going to live the rest of my life up there, and it was just amazing. It snowed, bears walked through your front yard, you had to chop your wood to stay warm, and I had a bubbling creek that went right by you couldn't hear anything for the bubbling creek. It was just amazing. But it didn't work out, which is okay, Look, Sacramento, 30 miles. Portland, Oregon, 600 miles. 600 miles the other direction is where I live in San Diego. But we're heading up to, I don't know if you guys know where Georgetown is. It's by Coloma, by Placerville. And it's in the woods. It's not as deep in the woods as where I lived, but it's still deep. It's about 30-minute ride from the highway. So you just have like little corner stores to get stuff at, unless you drive to town. And it's probably going to snow over the Christmas holiday because it gets cold up there. If we have a storm come through, we'll probably get snowed in. So people that live up there are like, oh my God, we're going to get snowed in. And I'm like, oh God, I hope we get snowed in. How cool would that be? And I've got the doggy here. Yes, my little doggy. Did you have a good sleep? Huh? Let me fix your pillow. Here, get this pillow here. There you go. There you go. You're so cute. You're cute. The kitty's in the back. She's been sleeping for like the last 300 or 400 miles. Such good companions to ride in the car with me. I never imagined that I would have a kitty and a doggy and they would travel with me on road trips, and that they would be fine in the car. Super excited. Anyway, look at that cute little doggy. How much is that doggy in the window? Ruff, ruff. I hope that doggy's for sale. Oh, look at the cows. Can you guys see the cows over there? It's a cow ranch. cows. Speaking of moo cow, look what we have right here for Tasman. Your little cow. I brought your baby cow. Dara, you got your baby cow here. You love your baby cow. We're gonna go see Jonathan and Dippy and Moo and Jennifer and Henry. We're gonna see everybody. I don't know if she understands. I don't know. She knows names. Like, she knows my kids' names. If I say Travis is here, she gets super excited. She knows what that means. I don't think she knows that we're going on a road trip to Jennifer's house, but as soon as she sees them, she's going to be like, oh my goodness. She's going to be shaking her butt around. Her tail's going to be wagging. Kitty's going to be, I don't know what she's going to do, because we have, let me turn this around. There's 2 other dogs, little dogs, at my daughter's house, and then there's a kitty cat. So we're going to have a bunch of animals in the house, and I'm going to be up there for almost a month. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out, and we're going to have lots of lives because I want you guys to come along and see all the fun things that we're going to do and the beauty of Northern California. Like, you guys follow me around to the beaches of San Diego and the dog parks, and you're going to see in contrast what it's like. Here we're still in Sacramento, and it's flatlands, farmlands, and this is not anything like where we're going to be at. This is different than San Diego. This is all farming lands, and it's not desert. The soil is different. The temperatures are different, but it's not going to be, it's going to be different from what we're going to have up in the mountains. So it says we're going to arrive at 4:03. I have to have the rental. This truck is a rental. I'm very happy to be able to rent this. I felt super safe driving the 600 plus miles to get up here. And I am just kind of a truck girl. I prefer to drive a truck if I have a choice. And I had a choice. I picked the truck. So it's not exactly the best on gas, but it was worth it to be comfortable. There's plenty of room for all my stuff and my pets, and I felt safe in it. Like, if we were to get in an accident, trucks are much safer than cars. So look, you can see there's a lot more trees now. The trees are starting to become more dense. They're not dense, but more than they are in San Diego. We don't even have trees like this on the freeway. It's cactus and desert and rocks and sand. And look at the cute little doggy, Cutie McCutie. This is my Cutie McCutie. I love you, stinkers. Oh, look at these trees. What are those? What are those trees called, guys? I have no idea what they're called, but you get these in the flatlands. You get eucalyptus trees, you get oak trees. I don't know what other kind of trees you get. There's some pine trees over there. We're in Walnut Grove right now. Walnut Grove, very close to Sacramento. This is actually nice out here. If I was going to have a farm, I didn't like the farmland that we were driving through just previous to this. It was very dry and hot, but here in Walnut Creek and in the Galt's area, it becomes a lot, like, you can see that's green. See how there's green grass there? Things tend to become green here, and I like green. Green makes me happy. So super excited to, like I said, the green. It's gonna be so much fun to be up in the mountains. Last here, I haven't been up here for a couple years. Last time I was here, I was still working I was very much disabled. It was very hard for me to walk around and do anything, you know. It was hard to just do anything. I was in a lot of pain. So I liked it. I liked being here, but it wasn't as enjoyable as it's going to be this time. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Like yesterday morning when I woke up, I was so excited because I was getting ready. I was waiting waking up, making my coffee, going to make my coffee. And as I was saying, I was earlier that I've been putting the kitty in the bathroom at nighttime because she destroys the apartment. I mean, everything I have is broken, and she's just a little terrorist. So I've been putting her food and water, Cap's pillow, her little backpack, her bed, everything in our bathroom is big. But I put her in there. So there's nothing she can destroy, and it's actually been working. Like, because she would be waking me up in the middle of the night, and I wouldn't be able to get back to sleep. And I had fun. I had a potty pad for Tasman in the hallway, and she had peed on it, and I didn't know this, but potty pads are very slippery, and I wasn't used to the potty pad being there. They're usually in the bathroom, and even though I saw it, the night before that, she didn't use it. It was the second night I had put the kitty in the bathroom. The first night I put the kitty in there, Tasman didn't pee on the potty pad, so I didn't think it was wet, and I stepped on it, and when I did, I slipped immediately. One foot went straight out in front of me, the other one bent up behind me. I don't even know how I did that, but it bent up behind me where my heel was touching my lower back, and I was laying flat with my leg bent up like that, and I was like, I know I broke a bone. Like, what bones did I break? Everything hurt, and I'm like twisted up like a pretzel, and I'm like, how could this happen today of all days? It's gonna happen when I'm going on my road trip. Like, I'm literally leaving tonight to go on this road trip, and I hadn't even packed the truck up yet. It took me 4 or 5 wagons full, not just full, but stacked up to level with my shoulders. I had them stacked, and I had to tie it down. But 4 of those, I think it was 4 wagons full, to bring and load into. I live on the 2nd floor, so I had to go to the elevator and then down, and then I had to unload everything, and then I had to do Tetris to get everything to fit in here right. It was a lot of work. It took me 5 hours, and when I fell, I just couldn't believe it, because I'm like, how am I gonna do this? Like, my back instantly stiffened up. I already have back problems, and so for me to fall like that, and one of my toes is completely, it looks like, I don't even know how to describe it. It looks like a nectarine that's turned like super deep purple. Surprised it didn't break, because the whole thing is just like a big plump red, like a purple nectarine. I've got, on the other leg, I scraped my knee up and bruised it all the way down my shin, and I'm just sore. Like, I'm so grateful that I didn't break a bone. Like, I was so grateful. And I was able to load everything up. I mean, I'm exhausted. I only got 2 hours sleep, but I did it, and I'm almost to Sacramento right now. Super excited. Got the little doggy over here. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hello. See, I'm so cutie McCuties. I'm such a cute little doggy. Look at you, keep those eyes open. You can't even keep your eyes open, Stinky. Anyway, so we've been on the road. I went to bed at 1:30, and I went to bed at 1:30, and I was supposed to go to bed at 10:30, but it took me forever to load the truck. And so I got up at 3:30 in the morning. I wanted to leave by 3, but I got up at 3:30, and it worked out okay, because by the time I got down to the truck and washed the windows and was ready to pull out of my driveway, it was super, super foggy, and I got on the freeway. I didn't really feel safe driving on the freeway with it foggy like that. And I knew that in a few hours, when the sun came up, it was all going to burn off, and it would be like this. But I didn't really want to wait, because I didn't want to be where we are right now. It's 3 o'clock, and I have to have this rental truck at the rental place by 5, and I still have, let me see, how many miles do I still have to go? 50 minutes. It says I only have 40 miles to go. Seems like it's more than that. But I've got 40 miles to go, and traffic, it's Friday, and I'm coming up on Sacramento here, and it's just, the traffic's going to get worse and worse as we approach Sacramento. So even though it says I'm going to make it there by 4 o'clock, that could change as the traffic, you know how it works with GPS. It could change, and I can't be late, or they're going to charge me for another day, and I don't, $100, you know, and I don't want to keep it another day, because then I'll have to drive all the way back down the mountain to bring it back down. So I'm going to give it, I'm going to see, it's 3 o'clock now. If I'm not going to arrive by 4 like it says, I'm going to call the car rental place and ask them if they have a drop, if I can drop the key. But I have to meet my daughter. We're meeting at the Arco, I think, in Placerville, and then we're going to fill up the tank. I got to fill up the gas, and we've got to get everything out of here into her SUV, and then I got to get it back, go drop the truck off, and then we'll be heading up the mountain. So when I get to the car rental place, I'm probably going to log off at that point and get everything switched over, because I don't want to take a chance that we're not going to make it, me messing around on my phone. And sorry, I can't see what you guys are saying. I can't stop and look. And I also want to say, if anybody's on my channel that comes on every week that, you know, and I recognize who you are, if anybody wants to be a moderator, would very much appreciate if I could get 2 or 3 people to be moderators, because as I did the part 1 on this road trip live video, I'm not able to, ooh, look at that. Traffic's coming to a really fast stop. I hope nobody behind me. I hope they see that I'm stopping. Anyway, oh, I turned it around. I thought it was, anyway, if somebody would be a moderator, I'd appreciate it, because on the part 1 of the live video, I'm not looking at, I can't look at the comments because I have to be paying attention to the road. And there were a man and a woman on there talking about, they were talking sexual, and it's not like I'm a prude or anything, like, oh my God, they were talking sexual, but it's just not appropriate. It's not appropriate, and you know, we might have kids on the channel, and I just, it really pissed me off, actually, because, you know, they were probably not even like seriously talking to each other like that. They were just doing it for the fun of being able to get away with it on a live channel, and, you know, knowing that I wasn't be able to cut their messages off because I wasn't watching. So if any of you want to be a moderator, would very much appreciate it. You can send me an email to, you can write it on here if you want to be a moderator, or you can send me an email to Taz the Dogger, TAZZTHEDOGGER, Taz the Dogger at gmail.com. I think the email address is on the YouTube channel, but it's Taz the Dogger at gmail.com. And I know we have some quite a few regulars that come on. I don't, you know, if you don't want to do it, it's fine too, you know, but I know some people don't mind helping out with that, so would appreciate that. Here, I'm going to let you guys look at Taz for a few. Look at that cute little doggy. Cutie McCutie. I love you, doggers. I love my little doggy. You're so cute. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. My belong. Look at that water. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm singing this song, is because I'm getting close to home. Not home, but like my original home. This is where I'm from. I'm not from San Diego, even though I love San Diego. Don't get me wrong. Not bashing San Diego, but this is home. This is home sweet home for me. Hunters, this is pretty trees and doggies and coyotes. Huh? Oh my goodness. I hear her voice in the morning, how she calls me. Radio remind me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Every time I come up here to Northern California, I go on the Smule app. If you guys don't know what Smule is, it's a karaoke app. It's SMULE, smule.com. And you can sing for free on there, or you can get an account if you want to sing your own songs, or sing other people's songs, but you want to sing them by yourself, or have other people join you. You have to have a paid account, which is like $40 a year. But if you want to sing with somebody, like, you can join other people's songs and you can do it for free, and it's super fun. It's karaoke. You can just scroll through and find songs that you want to sing, or find the people singing the songs that you want to sing. Super fun. But every year when I come to Sacramento, look at that, Sacramento water tank, America's farm to fork capital. Anyway, every time Sacramento isn't the town I'm going to. This is just the town I go through to get to the town I'm going to. But Sacramento is home to me too, because I lived here when I was younger. So I'm familiar with it. But when I get up into the mountains, I sing Country Roads Take Me Home on the Smule app. So I have a recording of it every time I come up here. And look how pretty it is getting, guys. Like, look at all these trees. Oh my goodness. And this isn't even where we're going. This is just a small taste of it. This isn't where we're going to be. This is still the flatlands and the valley, Sacramento Valley. And where we're going to be is up in the mountains. And, we got 94 miles to go. 29 miles to go, so we should be all right. So I'm getting a sore throat. I feel like I'm getting sick. Maybe it's just because I didn't sleep last night. I slept for 2 hours. After I got everything loaded, I laid down for 2 hours, and I slept sound though. I was out. And I set my alarm, but I woke up at 3:30 without the alarm before it went off, because my brain knew that I was going on a road trip today. And look at these gorgeous trees. Oh my goodness. Look at the trees, Stinky. You see all the pretty trees? Oh my goodness. Look. Happy to be down there. These pretty trees. Oh, I've got to move back to Northern California. I love the ocean, but oh my goodness, look at all these trees. You know, before I moved to San Diego, when I first moved to San Diego, I hated it in San Diego. I was disabled at that time though, so that's part of the reason I was bitter, because I had fallen down some stairs in San Francisco and hurt my back. And then a year after I fell down the stairs, I fell and broke 3 bones in my feet. Because of my back injury, I couldn't feel my feet. My nerves were damaged and my feet were numb, so I fell and broke 3 bones, and I couldn't walk for 2 years. And so I was very angry, and it was during COVID. It was just a terrible time in my life, and so I couldn't see the beauty of San Diego. I hated it. It was hot. I hated the cactus, hated the desert. I couldn't go to the ocean because I couldn't talk. And then we went to the Ocean Beach, remember? Remember we go to Ocean Beach? It's so much fun, huh? Yeah, you're so cute. You're such a cute little doggy. Anyway, so when COVID was over, I started swimming at the college, and that helped me. You know, I was able to start my physical therapy that way, and it took me 2 years to.
After 2 miles, take the exit right, Capital City Freeway East, towards South Lake Tahoe.
Ooh, yeah, that's what I want to hear, South Lake Tahoe. So we need to get over, and we need to get over soon. So yeah, I just started swimming at the college, and after about a year of swimming at the college, I started walking at the beach. At first I could barely walk from my car to the beach, but now I can walk the entire beach, and it still hurts, but I can do it. And all right, let me over, guys, please let me over. I need to get over again. All right, I gotta focus here for a minute, guys. I can't miss my turn. South Lake Tahoe. Here we go. All right, let me over, guys. Thank you. Thank you. San Francisco or South Lake Tahoe? I like them both. I lived in San Francisco for a couple decades, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
After half a mile, take the exit right, 518 Capital City Freeway
Done
East,
a lot of
towards
things.
South Lake Tahoe.
Had a lot of
then
fun.
Keep right.
We did a lot of things. We had so much fun, huh, Stinky?
Take the exit right, 518, then keep right.
For the hard times I've had in my life, and the disability, and all the things that have challenges I've gone through, I gotta say that my life, I've done a lot of things in life, and I can't.
After 700 feet, keep right.
I can't.
Keep right.
Things never really turned out exactly the way I wanted them to, but like I said,
After 2 miles, keep left.
Okay. Let me turn this down because I think I know where I'm going. Anyway, I've done a lot of. I've got to experience a lot of things, and I'm very grateful and thankful for that I was able to have those experiences. Even when things didn't turn out the way I wanted them to in many different ways of my life, I'm still grateful for the experiences I've had in life. So anyway, and I'm very happy that we're not hitting crazy traffic here in Sacramento, and that we're going to make it to the car rental place on time. I'm pretty sure, unless we hit an accident or something. But it's looking good, guys. It's looking good. Like, this little doggy's looking so good. I think I need to go to the left. To the left. Wow, no, traffic's starting to get thick now. I spoke too soon. Says my arrival. Oh, it says I'm going to arrive 4 minutes quicker than it said originally, but that can all change really quick if this traffic continues to be a mess. Let me look at my GPS. No, it looks like it's going to be bad for a long ways. Long ways. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Really bad on the other side. But you know what? I think we're still going to be all right. I think we're going to be okay. We've only got how many miles until we get there? We're 22 miles away, and I have to have the truck back in an hour and a half. So we're going 30 miles an hour. So even if we were going 22 miles an
After
hour,
half a mile, keep left.
we're gonna make it there in an hour, which would be right at 5 o'clock. That wouldn't work. So we got to go fast in 22 miles an hour. I was super excited that there was no traffic. I had to speak too soon. I had
Keep
to.
left.
Oh, that's what's going on. Is we need to get 1, 2, 3. It says 4 lanes, so I guess I'm okay. I'm in the 3rd lane. I think it's just we're going through a junction up here. And I think that once we get through the junction, it might mellow out a little. I hope. It is Friday, so. Here, I'll roll the window down for you, Stinky. You want to see? Go out the window? Oh my goodness, where are we?
Follow California State Route 16 east for 17 miles.
Uh-oh, which way? What lane am I supposed to be in? All the lanes are marked white. Oh, I guess they just don't want you switching. Oh, that was brief. They don't want you switching lanes when you were going through that turn, I suppose. Uh-oh, we're going 20 miles an hour. That's where it gets bad. We have to go at least 30 miles an hour to make it on time. All right. It says that we're gonna make it there in a half hour, but I don't know. I'm getting a little bit worried. Oh, it gets better. After we get through this interchange here, traffic mellows out. It's just that we're bottlenecking right here. Phew, that scared me. Well, I'm gonna get a drink at my Trader Joe's. My Trader Joe's. Have you guys had this drink before? It's Italian blood orange soda. Yum yum. Yum yum. Oh, that's so good. Jasmine, what's out there, babes? What you doing out there? I can't believe the kitty's still asleep. Like she literally has been sleeping for the last... Woo! She's been asleep since the Grapevine. So if you guys want to Google it, Grapevine, California to Sacramento, California. How many miles is that? Somebody post that in the feed. Grapevine, California to Sacramento, California. It's crazy out here. It's just like San Diego. Traffic's nothing different. But the trees and you know what it is? It looks like autumn. It looks like fall. That's why. That's the difference. We don't have the kind of trees that make it look like fall in San Diego. I mean, we do have them some places, but you know, they have to be special trees that have been planted. In. It's not their native land to have trees that, you know, the leaves die in the winter. What is that called? Annual, perennials. Here's those lines again. Oh, as soon as I turn it around, they went away. You guys can look at little Taz. So we're going 45 now, so I guess we're going to be okay as long as traffic keeps going this fast. As long as we're not going 20. That's where the problem lays. If there, Mama closed the window for you. Where's the kitty cat? Where's Foxy at? Where's Foxy kitty, babes, huh? Man, I've got a sore throat. A little bit of a sore throat. So yeah, the kitty's been sleeping since I think it was noon when we were in the Grapevine at Grapevine, California. And so it's been 3.5 hours. Thought it was longer than that, but maybe it was 11:30. I'm not sure, but she's been asleep a long time for a kitty in a car. Most cats just meow and meow and meow. And she started meowing in the first part of the trip. She meowed for about 20 minutes, but I had my spray water bottle, and when she's a bad kitty at the house, I will spray her if she tries to climb up on my desk or up on the sink. She gets the water bottle, and she knows when she sees the water bottle, she does. I don't even have to spray her anymore because she's like, oh, okay, I'm not going to do that. And then, so I just sprayed her. She's right behind me. So when she started meowing like crazy for like, I don't know how long it went on, 20 minutes or whatever, I finally just started spraying her because I was like, there's no way I can go this entire trip with this cat meowing. And so I sprayed her about 5 times and she stopped, and that was it. She hasn't meowed since. We took her out at the Grapevine. We all got out and let them go to the bathroom. Well, Tasman went to the bathroom. Kitty has her litter box in the back, and she didn't go, but she walked around and stretched her legs. She was scared to be out with the semi trucks were really loud passing by on the freeway. It scared her. But nonetheless, they got to take a 20-minute break out of the car. We all did. And then when we got back in, she went right back to sleep. So she's going to be wild when we get to the house, is all I can say. What do you think, Taz? What do you think, babies? Oh, you're so cute. You're such a cute little McCutie dog. Cutie McCutie. You my cutie McCutie. I love you. I love you so much. Yes, I do. If anybody's wondering, Tasman is a Chihuahua Terrier Husky mix. Husky Terrier Chihuahua. And she's 8 years old. She's a big girl now, huh? You're just a big girl. You're not a baby anymore, huh? You're not a baby little Chihuahua. We're cruising along at 55, so that's good. And we've only got, let me recenter the GPS. We have 17 miles left, and we'll be there in 20 minutes. There's the white lines. See how they have them marked here where you can't switch lanes? That's interesting. This is Sacramento, California, and it's a very, very big city. It goes on and on and on. Kind of like San Diego. It's big like San Diego. Very big city. Sacramento is actually bigger than San Diego. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. They're kind of about the same. Now, when I lived in San Francisco, it was a big city, but it was small. I think it was 5 to 7 miles across one side of the city to the other. I think it's mistaken on that. It might even be 3 miles across the city in any direction. It's very condensed. San Francisco was a lot of fun. I very much enjoyed living there when I did. The last 4 years that I lived there, I had a Yamaha R6, and it was so much fun. I never drove my car. the years, I mean, I did if I had to like haul something big, but I rode my motorcycle 24/7, rain or shine. It saved a lot of money on gas, and it also, what are you doing, Taz? And also it was just fun, and it was good when there was traffic because you could split lanes, and it was just a lot of fun. I miss my motorcycle a lot. Any regrets in life, I regret and miss, I regret losing my motorcycle. When I was disabled, I lost it. Long story that I won't get into. It wasn't repossessed, but a lot of drama happened, and lost my motorcycle. I try not to be bitter about it, but every once in a while, the angry monster reminds me, but I try to be at peace. Nothing you can do about things that you've lost, you know? What do you think, Taz? We're almost there. I'm gonna call my daughter because she's supposed to be meeting me, so I think I'm gonna log off, guys, and I'll come back on later when we get closer up into the mountains so you guys can see where we're at. So thanks y'all for coming on and hanging out with me on this road trip, and I'll talk to you guys all later, and just see you all through the next few weeks, and lots of adventures will be on. So have a good one, guys. Happy Friday.